I got a pocket full of money, pocket full of molly, grams of that shit that make that pussy taste salty. Yeah, my baby mama calling, yeah, nigga stalling. She need a couple stacks. Let me get 60 seconds of your time to put you up on some game. Tonight, Trump and Benjamin Netanyahu went on an offense. This week, with non-stop bombing on Iran, despite still being in a war with Palestine in the Gaza Strip. Israel and Iran are in an all-out war. Trump and Benjamin Netanyahu has claimed victory this week over Iran by demonstrating and eliminating Iran's nuclear facilities. Again, probably for the third or fourth time this has been done. Israel has claimed victory over Iran by killing multiple commanders in the military and killing multiple nuclear scientists. Iran
Police were targeted by Israeli airstrikes, followed by the destruction of the paramilitary Basij force, often used in the suppression of demonstrations. The state broadcaster IRIB had its main building shattered, and the attacks on the Iranian power grid caused a power outage in the northern part of the capital for several hours. This was followed by Monday's attacks on the Revolutionary Guard's headquarters and the entrance to the high-security Evin prison, all in an attempt to create chaos and weaken Tehran's security structure. Many observers feel that this has been Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's goal all along.
He's been the one who's been driving it. He's been driving the war into Lebanon. He's been driving the war into Syria. He's been driving the war into Iran. And he's been able to drag two administrations with him. And he's certainly been able to manipulate Trump into this war.
With an air campaign,
all the windows fell down, everything is broken glasses.
Israel pounded Iran again today, and amongst Israelis, there is both elation and fear.
He's supposed to have a meeting with Iran, the top Iranian officials. Now, he was just there, not even 30, 40 days ago. But like I told y'all in the previous episodes, he skipped right over Israel. And now look at the mess we're in. Check me out. We'll be back. What's the deal? What's the deal with Iran? What do we know? Since I was a child, as a young up and coming, there's always been a beef with Iran. There's always been this mysterious cloak over who's Iran and what they're about. Tonight, we're going to do a deep dive, into who is Iran. Who runs Iran? Let's talk about it. The supreme leader, Ali Khamenei. If I pronounce your name wrong, forgive me. My apologies. But Ali Khamenei was born in 1939. He has been the supreme leader, and he has been a powerful key player in the Iranian political structure for over 30 years. Since the 1980s, Ali has been pushing and looking for Iran to become self-efficient and self-reliant, not accepting in foreign money at any kind. During his time in tender over his 30-year span, he has allowed Iran to become an energy superpower. Iran sits on one of the largest oil refinery fields in the world, one of the largest oil refineries in the world. And they supply oil and gas to many nations. And two of their two top supporters or customers, however you want to chop it up, is Russia and China. Now, with the United States backing Israel
leadership and nuclear
and
program.
Trump
It is
in the
also
pocket
threatening
of
Khamenei's
Benjamin
life, with Israel's
Netanyahu,
defense minister saying that he cannot continue to
what is
exist.
going on, or who is to
In a video
say
address on
that the
Wednesday,
Supreme
Khamenei
Leader
sounded
won't
defiant and
call
said
on
that the
Israel?
Iranian nation is not one to surrender.
Xi
He also
Jinping
said that if the US steps in, it will bring
and your
irreparable
boy
damage to
Putin.
them.
Who's to say that he's not already on the phone calls with Vladimir and Xi Jinping? Where's the international? Where's the international people at? Where's NATO? What is the deal with Iran? Iran wants to become a nuclear power. There hasn't been any nuclear powers or nuclear energies for a long time. You could debate and say it's safe power. It's depending on how you're using it. It's more cleaner, but it's more dangerous. But what is the beef? And why is Iran so defiant on trying to get a nuclear weapon with the backs of China and Russia, who already holds a nuclear stockpile? So, what is the point of making Iran a nuclear power? That's a question for the international courts, and that's a question for NATO, and that's a question for here, for us at home, for the Iranians who live here in the United States. Why? What's the point? If that's the same land that Jesus walked, but people don't know, Iran in the Bible is Persia. What's really going on over there? Who's really stirring the pot over there? We'll be right back. The NBA Finals is over. And what can you say? OKC hobbled their way out of the NBA Finals, if you ask me. They pretty much hobbled their way to a lucky victory. I mean, Shea delivered a masterful game. He delivered a masterful playoff performance. You got to shout out to him and his work ethic. Shout out to his team. But despite all that, the competition was trash. I mean, after Halliburton went down, the game was lackadaisy. You could show Indiana's Pacers conditioning was definitely a problem. If you're playing a rotation of 12 to 11 people, but maybe they're only getting 10 or 15 minutes a game, and now you're asking them to put up 25 to 30 minutes a game. People will, I mean, some would dream to kill to have their name called in the finals to go crazy. But I believe the moment was just too big for the role players in the Indiana Pacers, even though most of them was veterans. But shout out to Halliburton, man. I mean, that man really gave it his all out there, pause. And he really tried. I mean, I thought Indiana Pacers was about to get their first NBA championship. But to tear his Achilles, that man's about to be out for maybe a year or some change. You know, so he gave it his all. Shout out to Halliburton and his family. You know,
when you go on to war, you go on to war. And he left it all out there on the court, so he ain't nothing but a soldier. But the Indiana Pacers, if I was Halliburton when I am, he just signed a crazy deal. But if I was Halliburton, I'll be really looking and talking to the Indiana Pacers while I'm rehabbing and looking for some weapons to come into that place. I mean, that whole team need to be revamped. The whole team. The fact that y'all couldn't even put together a decent run or even have anybody with the capabilities to score 10 buckets speaks a lot. But I'm not going on shit on pause OKC because they did their thing. They were the number one team coming out of the Western Conference. Shout out to Shea. Shout out to Jalen Williams. Shout out to Chet. And shout out to each and every other player that put on that Thunder jersey. You guys did your motherfucking thing. Question is, do you think they can repeat? Is OKC good enough to repeat and to run it back next year? I don't believe so. I really don't. No offense to you, Shay, and y'all squad. Y'all have a great squad over there. But the NBA was plagued with injuries. The number one team was the Boston Celtics, and they couldn't even get out of the second round. That's a roster almost $500 billion, and they couldn't even get out of the second round. Adam Silver, I think we have a problem. The Eastern Conference is trash. I mean, what team? I mean, even New York was trash. I mean, shout out to New York. Everybody was hyped thinking them niggas was going to get far. But besides, what's Cuz's name? Damn. Besides the point guard, I forgot little Cuz's name. But besides him, who the fuck do they got? They don't got nobody. Karl Anthony Towns is trash. He's trash. He has no game, no skill. Dude's like 7'5".
You know, congratulations, J-Dub, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander as well. Almost did it, right?
On the Michelobes.
So, SGA, right? Take us through your journey. Traded here 2019, and now sitting here as an NBA champion. That journey, what this means to you,
Besides
this moment as a
help
Finals MVP.
from a lot of referees, I believe, allegedly.
It's been a lot of ups and downs.
Indiana Pacers wasn't supposed to be.
Nights where I
Even if
was
they
like
was in that game and they represented
dreading
pretty
competing
well,
just because like we were losing so
they
much.
still were trash.
And I think
Defense
what's helped me get through
trash.
it all is like the front office and coach, just like
The Eastern
always
Conference
prioritizing winning habits. Like no matter what, if
is trash.
it was me and 4 G League guys out there,
during this little
like
break,
no matter what,
'cause you know
they
the
held me to
NFL
a
about
high
to
standard
take off in another
of
30
behaving
days.
like a winner out there on the basketball court and
NBA
not the
really
basketball
needs
court.
to ask themselves. They
And
probably
now those
need
are
to
my
ask
habits,
LeBron
and
or
nobody
ask
can
one
take
of
those
the
from me because
stars
those
or
two
something
guys
to
were
come
hard
over
on me
to
with
the
that.
Eastern Conference.
And now obviously they did those with the rest
That
of the group, and
trade
that's
to
why we got
KD,
here. But
he's
those
still
two
in the
guys have
Western
been very
Conference.
impressive throughout the ups and downs. I'm prioritizing what it takes to win, and
Eastern
they're a big reason why we got
Conference
here.
needs a
My
revamp.
biggest question is,
And they're
it's
trash.
rare, and I've had the opportunity to
And
play
that's
with
no
two
shit
elite,
on OKC
alpha
and the
male,
Thunder.
extremely good
If y'all
people,
really that
extremely
real, run that
competitors,
shit back.
like elite competitors, and Braun and Kyrie, and I see a lot of that in you two.
We'll be right back.
What is it about each other that you push each other in practice, that you push each other? Listen, you champs, so you in rare air.
Yes.
So listen, when
That's
I
how we
put
talk
you
about
in-
you now.
Crazy.
What we watching, chat? I'm gonna tell you what I'm on this week. I don't know if y'all done seen it, but that Ryan Coogler That new Ironheart. That shit right there, smash. I'm locked in. I'm tuned in Ironheart right now. I mean, if you haven't seen it, if you haven't seen the last Black Panther, I mean, it was alright. It was alright. I mean, he really wanted to come back more aggressively, pause, on that Black Panther 3. But the Ironheart, I like where he's going with it. He's keeping it fresh. He's keeping it hood. Gotta say, shout out to Ryan. I like the storyline. You know what I'm saying? They're bringing the same actress back that played Ironheart in the Black Panther movie. So shout outs to her. She doing her motherfucking thing. And the cast is great. I like the storyline. They got my man in there from Power. Shout out to Cuz. You know what I'm saying? They got my nigga in there from Power. They doing their thing. They got a lot of young, fresh faces in there. And shout out to Ryan Coogler. Shout out to Marvel Television. I'm locked in right now.
I felt stuck. To bring my ideas to life, I need cash.
Crazy, gotta go crazy.
Come work for me.
I assume these jobs aren't exactly legal.
Not exactly. So you in or out?
We Ocean's 11 or The Sopranos.
What's the difference?
What would you say if someone were to create AI using brain scanning technology? Oh my God, I'm literally perfection.
I would say only an idiot with a death wish would try that.
Cool.
Riri, you created something great. We're gonna need it.
No.
But now, you are just in my way.
It's hood. It's from another dimension. If I'm gonna protect us, I need to start thinking outside the box. I think I have to fight magic with magic. Wait, what?
But I'm on baddies right now, son.
Might be a hero in there after all.
Shout out to baddies, man. Shout out to Natalie Nunn. She definitely got herself her hands on a good product. You know what I'm saying? She's taking it back. You know what I'm saying? A lot of drama, a lot of fighting, drunken women, pretty women. Hey, it's a must watch. In bikinis, it's a must watch. Yo. But this week on Baddies, it's getting a little spicy on this show.
I'm really not feeling you, Russian Korean.
You don't never let me talk.
Why not? This bitch right here. What's up?
You're crazy. Fuck your son, bitch. Fuck that little ass nigga.
I'm gonna beat her up.
Fuck, bitch, don't say shit about my kid.
I'm gonna beat her. Let's go. Let's go.
She is straight little shorty out there from out. She giving me Harlem vibes. So shout out to Tavi, man. You know what I'm saying? But she a pretty girl. You know what I'm saying? And she coming to make her mark. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was messed up that she got that baddies chain before Dolly. You know what I'm saying? And that's something else too, Nat. You got to get that shit together. You keep wanting to give out chains past seasons and shit. Like, come on, man. Like, get them shits out either at the last day of the fucking show. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like a motherfucking banquet. You know what I'm saying? So instead of having bitches line that shit up at the last day, you know what I'm saying? Or at the motherfucking reunion. You know what I'm saying? Let it be a motherfucking a ceremony or something. You know what I'm saying? And then you won't be forgetting a motherfucking bitch going into the next season. Ain't like y'all dropping motherfucking real motherfucking diamonds on that motherfucking chain. So, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the motherfucking show, on a reunion, have a little motherfucking ceremony, roll a table out, and then, you know what I'm saying, present the motherfucking chain to one or two bitches who, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Who wasn't scared and whatever the fucking criteria is. Because y'all don't do shit. So I don't even know what is the fucking criteria to get a chain? Fire everybody? Lose a couple wigs? Shit, what else you gotta do? Have a hot 16? Like what? Fight one of the heavy hitters? Like what the fuck is the criteria? Because not saying that Tavi didn't do all that shit in the first 2-3 episodes, but so did Dolly. How many motherfuckers did Dolly fight in the first 2-3 episodes? And that's going off damn near going to sleep by catching a motherfucker joining the chain from Tasiki. So, come on now, get Dolly her motherfucking joint. I think she deserves 2 chains. Start calling Dolly motherfucking 2 chains Dolly. For real. But, so that's what I'm on this week. So, y'all let me know, chat. What y'all think, man? Y'all think Dolly, 2 chains Dolly? She should have had a chain from last season, and she should deserve a chain this season. But she popping her motherfucking shit this season, for real. Gotta shout out Dolly. Even if you fuck with her or you don't, I mean, real is real. And the big 3, they've been carrying it. They've been carrying the show for 2 seasons. Shout out to my girls, Summer. Shout out to my girl, Big Lex. And shout out to my girl, 2 Chainz Dolly. Cold Killer is a motherfucking beautiful ass girl, but she is so annoying. Let me just touch on that. Girl, you was smoking, but you was annoying as fuck. And I think you're only annoying because you be injecting your shit to the wrong shit. Your storyline for real, Cold Killer, you shouldn't have been worrying about no other bitch but motherfucking, what the fuck is that bitch name? Diamond and, what's the other bitch name who allegedly got the baby by the nigga, by the president, allegedly. Tinker. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Look at that. Tinker. Your beef should have been walking in Cold Killer. You shouldn't have been trying to link up with bitches. Fuck Fauna. Fuck the other little bitch. Pause. You know what I'm saying? You should have been worried about them. Your whole ordeal should have been, yeah, I'm going at Diamond and I'm going at Tinker. They stole my song. That would have been some real hip-hop shit. Then you would have been having some traction after this motherfucking show go off, having some motherfucking songs going at them. You know what I'm saying? It would have been a whole ordeal. Who the fuck is managing you? Like, it was an easy fucking layup. Like, y'all really blew something, pause, that could have propelled Lil Shorty into the stratosphere. But y'all fucked it up. So Cold Killer, I don't know who managing you, but y'all fucked the playbook up. Now you're not even liked. You know what I'm saying? And what you should have done, the strategy should have been is talking your shit at Diamond the entire time. The show don't even respect you. I think the episode about to come up where they play Diamond song before they play your song. You should have been keeping it straight hip hop the entire fucking time. You should have been looking cute and straight hip hop. That should have been the whole ordeal. You talking about you got 40 million views? Your shit should have propelled you to 100 million views off this motherfucking TV show. Instead of fucking around trying to fight the big 3. What the fuck y'all trying to fight the big 3 for? Like, you off motherfucking track. The whole point was to get with that bitch whose song is propelling her to a motherfucking album, and your shit is still on the underground. Come on, shawty. Shit pretty good. That's my last thing. But y'all check that baddie shit out. It's a lot of little storylines and shit that could have been tinkered and tweeted. But I don't know who the fuck Cold Killer's manager is. But shorty, you need another manager. Fire that motherfucker. After you watch this video, or after one of your people, I'ma tag your ass. Fire that nigga, son. Like, he fucked you up. So your best bet is to try to come back on next season and pull an Ivory. Like, for real. You needed to go ahead and 360 that motherfucker. So however you rapping then, because I ain't never really heard none of your shit, but however you was rapping then, you need to go ahead and pull an Ivory, 360, and then you need to start rapping like Lil' Kim. Real shit. And that's the only motherfucking nugget jewel I give you, because you're a pretty girl. Like, there's no reason why you shouldn't be, you know what I'm saying, busting on these motherfucking baddies tours with Nally and them and what's the little Puerto Rican joint who trying to go out Ice Spice. Whoever the fuck her manager is, he's setting her up right. Bitch would just had she didn't say no words, but she's standing next to motherfucking Glorilla. All you gotta do is use that as a motherfucking picture. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Your ass at home still tweeting back when motherfuckers talking dumb shit. Fire that manager, Joe. If you need me, you need a real motherfucking manager, call. But that's some free motherfucking game for you. That is all. And that is it. I thank y'all for rocking with me. Check me out next week, same time, same bad channel. This is Street Politics.
I got a pocket full of money, pocket full of Molly, grams of that shit that make that pussy taste salty. Yeah, my baby mama calling, yeah, nigga stalling. She need a couple stacks and I ain't feeling jolly. Yeah, my pocket full of money, pocket full of Molly, grams of that shit that make that pussy taste salty. Yeah, my baby mama calling, yeah, nigga stalling. She need a couple stacks and I ain't feeling jolly. Yeah, my cell phone ringing, looking for that Gina. I'm on the other end like, where can I meet you? Man, she pulled up in that beam, I'm like, damn, nice to meet you. Bad little bunny, wanna sack of that chifa, man, the bag